Hi guys, let's look at the next question. We are still on 14C, and before we start this, let's revise what we've learned. So if we need to find this equation of a line, we talked about y is equal to mx plus c, that's method 1. Then we said y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1 in case I know the slope and I know a point through which the line passes. Another one was in case I know 2 points, then first I calculate m using y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and then I again go back to the same equation, y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And then the final method was in case the x-intercept and the y-intercept are given, then I have the formula x by a plus y by v is equal to 1, where a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept. Perfect. So let's go back and let's solve some questions from 14C. We are on question number 16. So find the equation of a line where the slope is negative 5 by 6 and x-intercept is 6. So I know the slope. I know the slope m, but I don't know y-intercept. I know the x-intercept. Yes. So what I know is x-intercept means the value of y is 0, which means the point is 6, 0. So let's write that down. Since x-intercept is 6, it means the point is 6, 0. Right. So now this becomes simple. I know the slope and I know a point through which it passes. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, which means y minus y1. y1 is 0. Slope is negative 5 by 6. X minus x1, that's 6. Let's cross multiply. 6y is equal to negative 5x plus 5 into 6, that's 30. So 6y plus 5x is equal to 30. So this is the required equation. 6y plus 5x is equal to 30. Note the only thing in this question was to figure out if x-intercept is 6, which means the point we are referring to is 6, 0. In case you want to see a line like this, what we are talking about is this is, let's say, 6, 0, and it is making a negative slope, which means the slope is something like this. So the slope is m is equal to negative 5 by 6, and this point is 6, 0. Perfect. So the slope of this, the equation of this line which we calculated was 6y plus 5x is equal to 30. Done. Let's look at the next question, question number 18. Find the equation of a line passing through point negative 0. Oh, sorry, I was reading the wrong question. Find the equation of the line passing through 1, 3 and making an intercept of 5 on y-axis. So now this one is extremely simple. We know that it is passing through 1, 3 and the y-intercept is 5, which means c is given equal to 5, but I don't know the value of m. So let's calculate value of m. So since y-intercept is 5, therefore the point is 0, 5. So let's calculate the slope. Slope will be equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. In this case, 5 minus 3 upon x2 is 0 minus 1, which means negative 2. So the slope of this line that we have is negative 2. So now either we can go back to y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, or we can put it in the equation y is equal to mx plus c. Whichever way it works, the answer would be the same. So let's put it in this equation. Y is equal to m. M for us is negative 2, x, and c is plus 5, which means the equation can be written as y plus 2x is equal to 5. So that's the equation of the required line. Had I put it in this form, my answer would still have been the same. Right, let's look at the next question. The next question that we'll do is question number 19. The question number 19 says, find the equation of a line passing through negative 0 to 0 and equally inclined to the coordinate axis. So before we do this question, let's try and draw a rough diagram and see what are we talking about. So this is my coordinate axis, and let's see what's given. So this is x, this is y, and let's see what's given. So this is passing through negative 2 0. So it is passing through this point negative 2 0, and it is equally inclined, which means it makes an angle of 45 degree, because if equally inclined would mean 45 degree with both the axes. So let's say the line is this one. Yeah, it passes through this and it's making an angle of, in this case, negative 45 degree here, and in this case 45 degree here. So this is one possibility. Is there any other possibility of a line? Yes, there is a second possibility of the line, that the line has a positive slope and is inclined like this. So let's look at what we are talking about. So let's call this the negative slope as line 1 and the positive slope as line 2. In this case, the angle that it makes with the x-axis is 45 degree, and the angle which it makes with the y-axis is also 45 degree. So this is a equally inclined lines. So we have two sets of lines. So since the line are equally inclined, therefore theta is equal to 45 degree, or theta is equal to negative 45 degree. Now theta is equal to 45 degree is for our line 2, this is for our reference, and theta is equal to negative 45 degree is for line 1. So we will get, I think, two equations, right? Of course, we have two slopes, we'll get two equations. Therefore, slope will be equal to tan theta is equal to tan 45 degree. Therefore, let's call this line 2. So if this is line 2, my slope 2 will be 1. In this case, m1 will be equal to tan of negative 45 degree, therefore, which is equal to negative of tan 45 degree, therefore m1 will be equal to negative 1. So I have two lines, one with slope 1, the other with slope negative 1. So now how do I find the equation? Well, now I'll substitute in the formula y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Similarly here, y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So what point is it passing through? It's passing through negative to 0, which means y1 is 0. Slope in this case is 1 and x1 is negative 2. So x minus negative 2, which means x plus 2, which means y is equal to x plus 2. So that's one line. Let's look at the second line. In this case, y minus 0 is equal to negative 1 times x plus 2, which means y is equal to negative x minus 2, which means y plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. So I have two equations, which means I have two lines which will be equally inclined to both the coordinate axis and passing through negative to 0. Wonderful. Let's look at the next question, and the next question that we'll do will be question number 21. So question number 21 says, write down the equation of the line whose gradient is negative 2 by 5. I hope you remember this term gradient. Gradient is another term for slope. Yes, I talked about it in the beginning of this video or the previous video. Slope is given as negative 2 by 5. Perfect. And this line passes through point P, and P divides a line segment joining AB in the ratio 3:1. Oh, so again, an interesting question. You can put a star here purely because this applies section formula as well. So let's look at what we are talking about. So we are saying that there is this point A, there is this point B, this is 4, negative 8, this is 12, 0, and there is a point P which divides this line segment in 3:1. So this is point P, this is 3, this is 1, and the line slope which passes through P is negative 2 by 5. So this is my line, and the slope of this is m is equal to negative 2 by 5. So the slope is given. If I can find the coordinates of P, I should be able to find the equation of the line. So using section formula, what do I get? Can I find the coordinates of P? Yes, I can. So P will be equal to m1 y2. So 3 into y2 is 0 plus m2, which is 1 into y1, which is negative, no, m2 into this is x coordinate, so x1, 1 into 4. My mistake, we're looking at x coordinate first. Let's check. 3 into 0, no, that's incorrect. I was trying to figure out the y coordinate first. I don't know why. So let's check. So let me just write in case I get confused again. So m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, and the y coordinate would be m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Now let me substitute values. m1 is 3, x2 is 12, m2 is 1, x1 is 4 upon 3 plus 1. m1 is 3, y2 is 0, m2 is 1, y1 is negative 8, and m1 plus m2 is 3 plus 1. So this becomes 36 plus 4, that's 40 divided by 4, which means 10, and 0 minus 8, so negative 8 divided by 4, which means negative 2. So my point P is 10 comma negative 2. So I need to find the equation of a line which passes through 10 negative 2 and the slope is negative 2 by 5, which means equation of required line will be given by y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Let's substitute values. It is passing through negative 2. So y minus negative 2 means y plus 2 is equal to slope negative 2 by 5 times x minus x1. That's 10. Let's cross multiply. 5y plus 10 is equal to negative 2x plus 20. Yes. Now let's take y and x on same side and numbers on the other side. So 5y plus 2x is equal to 20 minus 10, which is equal to 10. So the equation required is 5y plus 2x is equal to 10. Interesting, right? Let's look at the last question of this exercise, which is question number 23. There is a triangle ABC, and we need to find the equation of a line through vertex B and the point P in AC such that AP. So again, we use a section formula. So again, for my reference sake, I will make a rough diagram. This is A, this is B, this is C, and there is a point P on AC such that AP is, so this is P, this is 2 parts, this is 3 parts, and I need to find the equation of this line BP. Perfect. So let's start. First, let's is the gradient given? No, the ratio is also, the slope is not given, so we will have to calculate the slope as well. This is 4 1 and this is negative 3 4. So let's first calculate the point P. So using section formula, P will be equal to m1 x2. A is the first point, right? So m1, which is 2 into x2, which is negative 3, plus m2, which is 3 into x1, which is 7 upon 2 plus 3, and the y coordinate would be m1 into y2, which is 4, plus m2 into y1, which is negative 1 upon 2 plus 3. So this is negative 6 plus 21. Negative 6 plus 21, that's 15. 15 upon 5 makes it 3. Next, that's 8 minus 3. That's 5 upon 5 is 1. Therefore, coordinates of point P is 3, 1. Now that we know the coordinates of P and we know the coordinates of B, all we need to do is figure out the slope and then put it in the equation y minus y1. So therefore, slope of BP will be given by the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, which means y2 let it be 1, y1 let it be, y1 is 1 all again, so x2 is 4, x1 is 3. That's 0. So the slope of dp is 0, which means this line is parallel to x-axis. Just for understanding, now y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, y minus y1, y1 will be 1, slope is 0, x minus x1 let it be 3, which means y minus 1 is equal to 0, which means y is equal to 1. Yes, I told you this is slope is 0, so this is basically the line that we are looking at. This is point 1. This is the line that we are looking at. Y is equal to 1. Perfect. So that brings us to the end of this exercise. Let's look at the couple of questions for you to do on your own. I hope you've been doing your homework regularly. You've been uploading some of your answers to me. I hope you do everyone keeps doing this regularly. Questions would be question number 17 and question number 22. Right? Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you in the next video with exercise 14D. Bye bye.